This is Babette Pepaj, the CEO of Bakespace.
Hi, how are you?
It's good to see you.
Good. Hey, have you tried any food here?
In the convention center? Are you crazy?
Okay, where did I go last night? I went to a place called Peppermill Fireside. You got to go to Fireside.
Okay.
It was in the movie Casino. It's very like old school Vegas. It's absolutely awesome. We put together, did you see our CES foodies guide?
So let's back up a little bit. So you are the CEO of Bakespace. Come for the recipes, stay for the conversation. Fabulous site. If you haven't used it, it's really your loss. Really your loss. And so you put out a great list of places to eat in Vegas. So what was your thought? I should first say, what brought you to CES? Why did you come?
Sure.
What has the experience been like for you, and what made you think of doing this list?
Well, you wouldn't necessarily, I look around and I see all these tech companies in terms of like technology of like television. Did you see the 84-inch television? That was amazing. You see all these great products, and the reason why we're here is there's a new product called The Little, which is a new like web book. So everything is based in the cloud. So it's not just about creating a document and saving it. It's about being able to tap into like your Flickr account, your Facebook account. And they wanted to do a food site. They wanted to do a food channel, but that really encompassed sort of like the social aspect of being in the kitchen as opposed to just like recipe finding, because you can open a cookbook and you can, yeah, exactly. So they looked at Bakespace and they said, this is a perfect fit for us. Not only does it actually look sort of like their computer, because it's really sweet, it's adorable, and it's really friendly and it's kind of warm. They said, you know what, you have the membership, you have the recipes, you have the personalities behind the recipes, so we would love to work with you. So they launched in December, and they came to actually preview it at the Intel booth, which was really well received. They're actually up for a Crunchy tonight, which is really exciting. I'm hoping they win. And so we're a channel, we're like their food channel on their machine. So we're really excited. So we thought we'd come here because they're based in Boston. This is our only real time to really see the machine and work and to see how like the channels work. And they were here, so we thought, why don't we come check it out? And then of course, my boyfriend has been looking at all the televisions. He's like, I need that 84-inch. And I'm like, size does matter.
When it comes to electronics, it does. It does. So you put together this list.
Well, I realized, okay, first I knew I was coming to Vegas and I knew there was amazing food here, so I thought, okay, what can I do? So I started asking for like my personal thing. I said on Twitter, Facebook, and Bakespace, I said, hey guys, I'm going to Vegas, what should I eat? And they started giving me all these great tips, not only like where to go, but exactly what to order. So I thought, okay, if this is useful for me, this has to be useful for other people. So we put together sort of like a cheat sheet. So if like you're looking for late night, if you're looking for something that's like to impress a client, if you're looking for something really yummy, there's a cupcake shop that's actually on Twitter called Retro Bakery, which we're going today to see. There's a girl named Carrie who owns it, and she tapped into the conversation right away, and she was like, you got to come check out my cupcakes. And I was like, of course I'm going to do that. So by being able to like put a personality, that's what sort of social media is about. It's not just about the product, it's about the people behind the product. So that's funny. So we basically, we decided like, hey, let's tap into that, and we crowdsourced the reviews instead of us like Googling like where to eat in Vegas. It was like so and so said you have to go here and you have to order this. You can't really. That's like your mom telling you have to go buy this. You're like, okay, I trust you.
And I actually got a hold of your list because you sent it to me, but then it was forwarded to me by 5 other people. So it became very viral, and all of these people said, oh, well, there's this site, Bakespace, and I was very proud of myself that I actually knew you. I was very, very proud.
We got an email from a guy at Advertising Week, because I sent it out to the media too, because I realized, I'm like, they're on their feet all the time. They're like salivating over all this great technology. It's got to make them hungry. It's got to make them hungry. So I thought, let me just send it to them too. Like not a way to be like, hey, check out Bakespace, but it's like, hey, we crowdsourced this. These are some really great things. Why don't you try them? And so I got an email from one of the guys, and he was like, this is fantastic. Thank you. Where are you going to get a reporter who's going to email you and say, brilliant? Never.
Never.
And it was just a great way to connect with people and to give them something useful and something that they could actually use, as opposed to being like, hey, we're going to be there, do you want to come meet us? They're bombarded.
I got so many of those emails.
Yeah.
Pissed me off. Actually, no, they didn't piss me off, because look, I've been in the shoes of the people who have done that. You saw, I think, the blog post that I wrote saying, look, if you send a mass mail pitch, just call it a mass mail pitch. It's okay. We know that you do it. Don't try to be my friend. Don't pretend you know me. I had one guy get so inappropriately familiar with me. I was reading the email and thought, I must know him, because I'd slap him for talking to me that way if he were. I almost published his name.
Oh, I think
I may just call his mother instead.
I was listening to somebody and they said that the Bad Pitch blog, actually, I think the first 2 times that you like send them something bad, like they'll do it anonymously, but I think the 3rd time their thing is that then they'll publish your name. So you may want to incorporate that. I don't know if that's good.
Excellent. Well, Babette Pepaj of Bakespace here at we're in the Sony broadcast hour, so thanks to my friends at Sony, to Sukhjit. Isn't this great?
Amazing.
I feel very important.
Yeah.
Although my tripod is larger than my camera. I don't know what that says about me. I know. Thank you for doing this.
Awesome. Thanks.
And this is where I get to be my own producer and turn off the camera.